Hello, Sylvia.
Hello.
So tell me how long you've been teaching and how long you've been teaching with AIM.
I've been teaching for almost 30 years. I've been using AIM since 2000, so 14 years.
Wonderful. And we were able to hear Dr. Krashen speak yesterday. You spoke about many things. I'm wondering if you have in your classroom experience seen the children be so involved in what's going on in the classroom that they are so excited that their affective filter is down and they are just in the flow where they're so into what's going on they don't care, they're not worried about speaking French.
It actually happens every day. We have La Ligne Magique and they come in and...
What's La Ligne Magique?
So they're expected to speak French as soon as they get into the French room. And the first year is the whole routine to get them used to it in grade 3. But in grade 4 and grade 5, it's just something that happens automatically. Once they cross La Ligne Magique, they're all speaking French. And I know they're thinking in French as well. So they're always speaking in French, and I don't get the impression that they have any reluctance to speak French ever. But I do remember when I first started using AIM, a real aha moment for me, which was an indication that they had achieved this level of comfort with French, was when two boys started to argue in French. And I don't even remember what they were arguing about. It was something silly. But they started to argue in French, and I watched in awe, and I actually went, at the end I went, and they say fantastique. Actually, they kept on arguing, and I actually stopped them with a huge smile on my face, and I said, c'est fantastique. Vous disputez, you're arguing, mais en français. And I was thrilled with this moment, and they looked at me like I was crazy because I was congratulating them for arguing. But I was just so happy that they were doing it in French, and I don't think they realized they were doing it in French. So that was a real moment where I could tell that they were in the flow, as Dr. Asher puts it.
Wonderful. And I've seen your class in action, and I know this sort of thing happens every day where they're just so excited and so into it. They definitely, the affective filter is kind of invisible, or it doesn't really exist in AIM if you're an experienced teacher.
Right. First year, for sure, it's a matter of them getting used to the routines, and they don't have the vocabulary yet the first few months. But I would say after Christmas, so school starts in September, so September, October, November, December, and then after Christmas is when they start to feel really comfortable in the language and they can express themselves, and we have lots of fun.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing, Sylvia.
You're welcome.